Shalom, Akim. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and rule well, and salutations to all the Akim, all four corners of earth who's pushing his truth and sincerity. Shalom, Akim. I want to get into this little article right here, man. You know, it's been buzzing for these last few days. Here it is. The Wicked. He came up with this is if you die in this VR game, it will kill you in real life. You know, so who would think of something wicked like that to do other than wicked? You know, that's just pure wickedness, man. He created a video game that when you die in real life. And in all actuality, these video games are just supposed to be, it's a separation, and just supposed to be for fun. But you know, the devil wants to try to kill you with these things, man. You know, and he has ways to do that, man. You know, they had a while back. They had another video game that came out over in Japan where it was giving the kids seizures and shit like that, man. You know, like why the fuck would you want to come out with a game that just harms the people who use it or are playing it, man? What sense does that make, man? You know, but when we're talking about the wicked, you know, when we're talking about the devil, you know, he doesn't make sense. It's backwards. Everything he does is backwards, man. It's against the scriptures and the words, man. You know, everything he does is against the scriptures and the words. You play video game for fun, to get over time. You couldn't play basketball in real life. You played the video game basketball. You couldn't play football in real life to the NFL. You play the video game. I don't want to be catching the injuries that the NFL players catch, you know? And these are the type of roads that these devils are going down. They want you to really, really feel these video games is starting to seem like, man, you know? Let me read some of this article. He says, Palmer Luckey, 30, created the first of its kind killer headset. The first ever killer virtual reality headset is here. Palmer Luckey, a leader in virtual reality and the founder of Ocelot, better now known as a part of Facebook's media, created a VR headset that will actually kill the user if they die in the game, Vice's motherboard reported. Players put on the Nevergear virtual reality and headset and open the new game called Sword Art Online, which is based on the Japanese anime and novel of the same name. Now, if you know anything about these Ammonites, you know, Japanese, you know, they worship suicide. You know, suicide is very, very common in their way of life. They have a force. The Vice magazine is the same one who's reporting on this. Vice did it a while, years back, and it's still there because they have different places. They have a forest particular where they go and just commit suicide. They have certain bridges that they got, or they have workers that drive up and down these different bridges to try to stop the people from jumping over the bridge and shit. You know. These heathen they're glorified. They get turned on by suicide, you know. They wake up just with that on their mind, man. You know, they're weak, you know. But so when this video game came from Japan, you know, I should say it's based on, you know, because Esau made it, but he took it from based off of just Japan. It says anime and novel, you know. But just like I say, they're really, really intrigued with suicide. The device is connected to three explosive charges modules above the screen that are aimed at the player's forehead. Should the player die in the game, the microwave emitted would go off, obliterating the human's head. Wow, huh? That's a video game that I would not want to play, man. You know, but. And then, you know, the price of it, you know, these type of things, Esau pays thousands and thousands of dollars for, you know, and he gets a kick out of these things, man. You know, he gets a kick out of these. But we just want to play video games, you know. But this is where it's going to virtual reality, and they're pulling out all the tricks and the stops out of it. It says, let me bring this up. This is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction, man. That seems like what this devil wants to do, man. He's taking the fun out of video games, and now he's turning it into, you know, something where you could die, man. You know, something where you can die, you know. So he's taking the fun out of the things. Yeah, the good old days of just Mario Brothers and just playing a video game to play the video game was over with, man. Esau's taking it to another level, man. You know, these devils is ready to kill. He wants to drop these numbers bad solo. You know that. You know he go. If this game was to come out, man, you know, think about the ramifications of this, man. People would actually go out and get this and be seriously stuck into this. You have some people, some of these kids, you know, are so stuck into these video games, like they'll sit there for hours upon hours. And I mean, we used to do that for a video game, but not upon the level these kids do it. Like they do it daily, and you know, like I used to flip a video. I used to be a video game head, so I'd flip a video game. It might take me an hour or two to flip it, but you know, and then I'm done and I'm going outside, I'm playing, I'm doing what I got to do, you know. But these kids, they hours upon hours. There was the one little thing I was watching on World Star. One kid, he had to go to the bathroom so bad, but he just kept playing the video game. And his mom is sitting there cussing him out like, I smell it. You're pulling on yourself. You're losing the bathroom on yourself. You're like, oh my God, you gotta beat this board, Mom. Instead of just pausing the game and going to use the bathroom, he'd rather pull on himself, man. You know? Just letting you know the mindset of these people, man. You know? The mindset of these people, man, are sick, man. You know, for them to even come out with these things and think about these things, man. You know? He says, luckily who also, founded Adoro, a weapons and defense contract that has won large contracts with the government. So this video game maker also has won contracts for the government. So this is how these devils get these monies, man. That's another thing too. A lot of the video games that we play, you know, the government uses these different, our controllers, like the PlayStation controllers. They use those over in the wars and stuff, man. In real warfare. That's what I'm speaking of, man. Whether it be the Xbox controller or the PlayStation controller, man. You know, these are real mechanisms that they're using to fly and fight their enemies, man. And they had a show out on Vice a few years back where they showed Edomite. He was out in Arizona, and he just came. They called him in for his weekend training or weekend time to do his little army work, and called him into the base, man. He flying the thing. It was just like a video game, but it was a drone over in like Afghanistan or Iraq somewhere, and it was really dropping bombs and stuff, man. So this devil, you know, it's art imitating life and life imitating art, I should say, you know. Roughly paraphrasing, you know, chopped it up a little bit, but you know, that's what the devil does, man. Whatever he thought about in the movies, whatever he thought about in the video games, he's gonna bring it out, man. I've done numerous of videos in the past about their weaponry and about how different video games that we have, and we're playing these different games, and a lot of the weapons and tanks and different things, they're actually coming out with these things, man. When you watch the movie Pacific Realm, they're trying to build these type of robots, man. You know? And we know what that's all for, man. You know, because he thinks he's going to try to fight the Lord's creations out here, man. And Lord's hopeful elect, man. You know? So Esau is trying to build these different things up, man. He also knows the scriptures and reads the scriptures, so he knows what he's getting ready to go up against, man. And let's speak about the elites. Not the average dumb Edomite who would go out and get this video game. He says, said the explosive charges on the headset are ones he usually uses in different projects, although he did not specifically which ones. When an appropriate game over screen is displayed, the charge is fired, instantly destroying the brain of the user, man. This place will kill you with a short destruction. Once again, I just want to play a video game. If my character dies, it dies. You know, I remember people used to be so serious about when a character died off. You know, they'd be upset about that. So now they're taking it to another level. When the character dies, you die. You know. This is Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. You know, and this devil, he has to go out and act upon those wicked thoughts, man. Those wicked things that are on his mind, he's gonna go out and do them, man. He's gonna go out and act those things out. This VR thing was, you know, like he said, he got the idea from over in Japan, but you know, he sat back and thought about this, and you're wondering like, where did he get the funding from? I'm gonna read some more because it's gonna talk about. Oh, here it is right here. When an appropriate game over screen is displayed, the charges instantly destroy the brain. He said, according to Lucky, the device's creator was able to hide from his employers, regulators, and contract manufacturing partners. He was able to hide this. So this devil was able to hide this, man. You know. So his mischief, he hiding from even his boss, man, and even some of his co-workers, man. You know. That's how bad this devil wanted this damn thing to come out, man. His fucking wicked ass invention to come out, man. That's how bad he wanted it to come out, man. He was hiding it from his investors and from his own team members, man. You know? But like I said, this guy is set up. This is no coinky-dink average Joe Blow who just came out with this idea. You know, he worked for the government. You know, 9 times out of 10, he's you know, he's doing the elites biz. That's all he's doing is the bid of the elites. They're just using his goofy ass, man. You know, but he's getting money. You know, and that's the name of the game. When they get a little money. This is Isaiah 48:22. There is no peace, saith the Lord, unto the wicked, man. So, you know, Esau, he loves to throw that peace banner around, but the scriptures speak differently, man, and he does differently. You know, the scriptures speak love and positive, and Esau speaks death and hate. And he does it with his video games, he does it with his life, he does it with his movies, you know. And this is who we're supposed to worship. This is who we're supposed to continuously look as our leader. You know, the one who built the Georgia Guidestone and let you know that he wants the population drop to a certain amount at a certain time. You know, and this is who you want over you. This is the one who shut down your economy and told everybody to go get that thing. You know, and now people are dying off. You got kids catching heart attacks, kids catching strokes and stuff, kids with heart problems. Come on, man. You know, but this is who you want to follow. You know, and then you want to be like these idiots, man. Let me bring this out. This is Jeremiah 10:2. He says, "This said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. Learn not the way of these heathen, man. Don't be dismayed. Don't be happy about some little cool device thing they got out, man. Don't jump into every little fad they come out with, man. You know? And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them, man." Yeah. And they're getting ready to get what's coming to them, man. Because when the signs of the heavens are those chariots coming, man, and who are they coming for? For their hopeful elect, man. And we hope to be of that hopeful number, man, you know? So we have to continuously push. We're going to continuously point out this damn devil and his wicked system, man, because this is pure wickedness, man. We're not seeing this, you know? I thought it was a joke, but then once you do some research and you find out, you know, it's not a joke. No, it's not a joke, but you find out that this devil was contracted by people, man. So it ain't no coincidence with this, you know, it goes on to say that he don't know if he's going to bring it out or not. But, you know, it's probably, hey, who knows, man? You know, who knows, man? You know, this devil's heart is wicked, man. So he thinks about wicked things, and he'll think out the wicked devices, man. With that being said, I hope this is edifying. Shalom, Akim.